Hi. Um, Throughout my entire life, I have felt really like apologetic, I think, about like just kind of being me. I'm jumping kind of just right into this, I think. But I had a thing I wanted to talk about, and gosh dang it, I'm talking about it. Anyway, yeah, I've always felt like really apologetic about just like existing, about like my presence being in like a space, about taking up room somewhere. I like feel sorry about it. I'm like, this space could be taken up better by someone else, by someone who isn't me, and that would just be a net positive for everyone involved, including me, because a lot of the time I don't even want to be around people very much, like respectfully to people, obviously. Um, but I don't know. But lately, I've kind of felt bad because I have to exist. I have to be perceived by other people. You know, I can't be nothing. And because of that, I figure, well, if I can't be nothing, then I want to be the best I can be. If I have to be something, for the courtesy, or to be courteous to others, I guess. Because right now I feel like kind of, why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Why are you talk like I feel like you shouldn't be, because you can talk to someone else and that might be better. I don't know. So what kind of made me think of this was I had a really awkward encounter in one of my classes. Oh yeah, new little room, by the way. It's my apartment now. Funsies, guys. I'm moving up in the world. No more parents' house. I'll probably be moving back there because times are tough, man. So I'll probably move back there after college, probably. Hashtag gap year. Hashtag gap year before grad school. Yeah. Anyway, I was in class and the dude next to me, oh, like we have like a rapport, you know. He was like, "Oh, I really like your cologne," and I was like, "Oh, sorry." And my reaction was just like apologizing for no reason. Like he said he liked my cologne. I could just say thank you and then like that's it. But no, I apologized. I said, "Oh, sorry," and he was like, "No, like I like it." And I was like, "Yeah, thanks." And like I was like, I think I said thanks, but it was like really awkward. It was really just like, yeah, okay, like a sheepish thanks. And then the girl next to me was like, "Oh, what kind of cologne do you have? It's really subtle." And I was like, "I don't know. My mom got it for me like 3 years ago or something." She was like, "Oh, can I smell?" And I was like, "Okay." And then she like kind of like leaned into me a little bit, like that. And I didn't know what she was trying to smell, like what, like my neck or something. I don't know. So I like backed away from her like this, and I went, because you know you spray a little cologne on your wrist, and like you like dab yourself up on your neck or whatever. I don't know why I did this. But anyway, I backed up and I went like that, like I was like, you know, but she like leaned in and I backed away from her and went like this, like whiffed my wrists near her. And then she was nice about it and she was like, "Oh yeah, that smells nice," and I was like, "Oh, thank you, blah blah." And I don't know, but I said sorry like 3 times. I don't know if I think I probably told that story wrong. But anyway, I remember I said like sorry like 3 times. Like it was like too many times saying sorry. I shouldn't be saying sorry that many times 'cause I didn't do anything. And then yeah, but she was like, "Yeah, some guys have really strong cologne, but yours is subtle, blah blah, and I think it's nice." And I was like, "Thanks." I was like, "Sorry if it's too strong." It's like, hey, dude, they just said it's not. They just said it's not too strong. Why are you apologizing for it being potentially too strong? They specifically told you, fun fact about your cologne, not too strong. And I was like, whatever, man. And I thought that was kind of weird. Like, I react weird. Like, I don't know. And then I don't want to talk to anyone because I feel like I'm going to be bothering them. Like, I'll be a nuisance to them for just simply talking to them. There was a kid in one of my other classes, and I believe the very same day before this class, and it was a dude who was like sitting right next to me, and I was playing Geometry Dash in class because it's a class. I know my stuff. It'll be fine. But I was playing Geometry Dash, and gosh dang it, I was doing pretty dang good. Okay, I was not doing bad in Geometry Dash. I was doing relatively swell. And the dude next to me leaned in like this, and he was like, "You're trash. You're you're so trash." And I was playing Geometry Dash, so I acted like I didn't hear him. I just kept playing. I was just like leaned back. I was clicking away. And then he like I got farther in the level and stuff like that. He did it again. It was like, you're so bad at this game. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm just working on the level. I responded this time, and then, and he was like, and backed away. It's like, I don't know this kid. Is this like what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What is happening? So then I stopped playing Geometry Dash and I started playing Clash Royale. This whole story takes place throughout like an hour and 50 minutes because it's a whole class period. So like it'll sound quick, like I just like was Geometry Dash, Clash Royale, blah blah blah. Like, it wasn't. Like it was throughout like 2 hours almost. Anyway, but he did a couple more times during Geometry Dash. I whipped out Clash Royale, started playing that. He did the same exact thing. He looked over, saw I was on Clash Royale, same shit, whispered that I was trash or whatever. It's like, dude, are you trying to like be a bully? Like this is like your thing? I don't know. So weird, so strange, in my humble opinion. And so then I played 2 games of Clash Royale, and to be honest, Geometry Dash I was doing pretty smooth in. I am bad at Clash Royale. Clash Royale was not my game. I was doing pretty bad. He was right. So I started playing Balatro, and then the dude switched up completely, like complete switch up, and I was playing Balatro, and he started making like call outs. He was like, discard that, you got a straight blah 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 here, and I was like, fuck, this guy's right. This is accurate information he's giving me on Balatro right now. And he didn't know how Balatro worked. He was just thinking about poker hands or whatever, which is like fair because I don't know. But yeah, so he just he's just making calls on Balatro. But I left that class with my only takeaway being that guy was weird, and that's not how you talk to someone. And I feel like the reason I said that, like told this fun little personal anecdote, because I feel like every time I talk to someone, they think that of me. They think I'm the Geometry Dash guy, and it's like, I don't want to be the Geometry Dash guy. That guy was weird. I did not like him talking to me. And I was in the library the other day reading, because I was waiting for one of my friends to come study, and I've been meaning to read more, and then some person in one of my classes asked me if I read a lot, and then I was like, no, not really. She was like, oh, you look like you read, which, by the way, insulting. Thank you very much. But she was like, oh, you look like you read. And I was like, yeah, I used to. I don't really read anymore, though. And it got me thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I really don't read that much anymore. Like, maybe, like, 1 or 2 books a year tops. And it's like, no, I want to get back into reading. So I was reading, like, I wanted to read something pretty light. So I was reading Welcome to the Monkey House. It doesn't matter. Fun fact, it doesn't matter. I was reading a book in the library waiting for a friend. That's all. And then some dude sat down next to me and was just like, what are you reading? And I had these headphones on, actually. I had, like, my headphones on or whatever, so I was just, like, sitting in the library like this reading. Dude came up, asked me what I was reading. I was like, oh, welcome to the podcast, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, oh, sick, I've never actually seen anyone reading in the library. And I was like, oh, really? Like, do you like reading? And he was like, yeah, but I read mostly, like, investment books and stuff. And I was like, for sure, yeah. Guys, I was not for sure. That's stupid. Why? What are you doing? And he was like, yeah, like, it felt like I was talking to, like, an Instagram reel Sigma stereotype or something. He was like, yeah, I only really read books that I feel like can give me real life value, you know? And I was like, definitely, I do know. Guys, again, I don't know, because I don't agree with this guy. I was like, yeah, I like reading, like for sure, I like reading, like, some fiction books and stuff like that, too, but I'll read, like, nonfiction here and there and all that. Which is, I guess, is kind of true, I don't know. But that guy, he just, like, approached someone and talked to them, and it was normal. And then people do that a lot. People, like, approach me and talk to me a lot, and it's kind of normal, but it's always, like, so abrupt. I'm like, why are you talking to me right now? And I feel like it's a me thing. I feel like I'm just, like, against people conversing with me, and I feel like it shouldn't be like that. So, I don't know. These are my personal anecdotes about just the stuff, yeah. But, like, I don't know. I feel like, for me, I don't want to be perceived. I feel sorry for committing the sin of being present in someone's vision. And I need to change that. And that's basically all. Like, I feel like it's different when you're posting on here, because you can just click away whenever you want. I'm not impeding on you. You know, the most I'm impeding on you is, like, it's on your For You page and you don't want it to be. You know what I mean? And that's fine. But, like, on, like, in real life, it's like someone else could be sitting where I'm sitting, someone else could be talking to who I'm talking to, and there's a better person that could be sitting here, and there's a better person that could be talking to this person. And that's a sucky mindset, man, because it puts me down and I'm putting myself down. But it's kind of like that. I don't know. I feel like I said it before. I feel sorry for like being seen, and I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be sorry for that. Yeah. Geometry Dash guy was weird. I shouldn't feel sorry for existing. The cologne thing, I was weird. So, I feel like I'm bad at receiving compliments. I'm bad at striking up conversations and giving compliments. I'm bad at getting conversed at. I'm not really good at communication. And I used to be. In middle school, social butterfly. Social butterfly. And in high school, same thing. I feel like I was pretty social, pretty like engaged with people. I don't know, like relatively. But now, like after high school, I cut everybody off. You kidding me? Like, I don't need to talk to these people. What are we talking about? Went through my following and followers, removed, unfollowed, removed followers, all that jazz. And like, I would do it again because I don't care, But I don't want to talk for too long, so I feel like I need to be more personable in every which way, and that's what I'm feeling lately, and that's about it. Pretty useless video, to be honest. Pretty #nothingburger video. Adios.